Hey Lincoln, it's Matt Mick here with HomeGrown Lincoln, and we are featuring another local service industry business today for Serving with United Way, which again is March 14th through 20th as part of the United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County's CHAD campaign. And today I have Michelle Lenners. Michelle, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How about you? Like, what's going on in your life?
Really just doing some real estate, kind of getting around the community and kind of checking up with people right now.
Awesome. So clearly, I mean, we have the home logo here. You're a real estate agent with Home. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I've been in the business, licensed realtor here in Nebraska, doing it almost 6 years now. I've been with Home that entire time, and I, enjoy helping in the residential side and buying and selling and just kind of meeting people and doing what needs to be done.
For sure. It's that time of year, right? We're almost to March. It's when usually we see green grass. I'm looking out the window here and there's just snow.
Yes.
But it's getting that time of year where people start wanting to make a move. So it's a really good time to be out there in the community.
Yes, it is. And it would be a great time to move. We could use some listings in the market. So That'd be great.
For all of you guys watching, again, the Serving with United Way is brought to you guys by the United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County's CHAD campaign. And what the CHAD campaign handles is health organizations within the community that may need some additional assistance. So the proceeds from this week, March 14th through the 20th, along with the proceeds from the individuals like Michelle, go toward helping fund that campaign. So Michelle, thanks so much for being a part of this campaign.
You bet. Absolutely.
Awesome. So you said 6 years, you've seen quite a bit in real estate. I'm sure in 6 years you got a lot of experience. So what's your favorite part about being a real estate agent?
Favorite part? I would say it's just meeting people and working with them to achieve their goals. It seems like I've been fortunate to work with a lot of first-time home buyers, and I think I kind of really love that part the most. I grew up in a career of human resources, and so working with people kind of was the thing for me. And so just having those processes and the steps and going over everything, that just seems to really be something that I enjoy in working with them to get to Lincoln, get to a house, home ownership, and all that.
For sure. Competence in that first-time homebuyer process is super important, because for most of those people, I mean, this is without a doubt the most expensive thing they've ever purchased.
Absolutely.
Having somebody with that experience, holding your hand through the process is super important. So, guys, Michelle Lenners is definitely there for you for that. If you're not new, I'm sure she would also, or first-time homebuyer, I'm sure she would also love to help you guys sell your home and find your next as well.
Yes.
Michelle, where are you located? Where's your office?
Home Real Estate is on basically 53rd and O. So office meaning, the big corporate office, if you will. We're right next to Cheddar's. So 5322 O Street is, going to be where you're going to find most home agents. However, I'm out and about in the community, so probably say my car is my office.
100%. That is awesome. So those of you guys watching, Michelle, where can people find you online? Where can they ask you questions? Let's talk about that a little bit.
You can reach me. I have my cell phone with me all of the time. So call, text, email. I believe you have my email address there. I'm on Facebook, Michelle Lenners Home, if you prefer that. Or check out my website. Just really whatever's easiest for you. Happy to help.
Awesome. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw up your phone number and email on the bottom.
Thank you.
Right now, so that you guys can see that. So you mentioned they can call or text. So what's the best number for you?
I'm at that 402-261-6081.
Awesome. And it's Michelle.Lenners with 2 N's at homerealestate.com. If you guys prefer to email, I'm sure she would love to hear from you guys. Questions, to set an appointment to talk about buying or selling. Michelle's going to be there for you guys for sure. Michelle, again, this whole week is brought to us by the United Way. Why do you choose to support the United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County?
So, I had to do a little digging on this one. I have mentioned I've been in human resources, and so probably for over 20 years I've been involved with the United Way. So I would have been that campaign coordinator back, it's been at least 20 years ago, that I started in that role with my employer, and just, rolling it out, giving employees the option to donate. So just kind of through the process of doing that, I think I learned a lot about those agencies and who they support. And for instance, I was, my grandma would get Meals on Wheels. And so that is one of the agencies that's supported. And it just kind of seemed like that was a way I could give back. And so, I've kind of I started in Beatrice. I ended up, getting up to Lincoln. And so it's just always been something that I guess I've believed in. And the one thing about the United Way I think that I appreciate the most is that I can just donate my money, and then the United Way does all of the work as far as what agency has the needs. I mean, I'm not an expert with those kind of things. And so just, giving the money, having them be the experts to then allocate it to where it could, best benefit our community.
100%. Like, you're spot on with that. United Way, along with helping the CHAD campaign, the combined health, agencies drive here, they support dozens of local non-for-profits, charities, with funding, with support, with anything you could think of that a charity or a nonprofit would need. So you're 100% right. Let them do the research. Let them, work it out and decide where that money would be best used, and help you with that distribution. 100%. Awesome. That was very well said. So
thanks.
So you've been licensed 6 years to sell homes here in and around the Lincoln area. You mentioned Beatrice as well. Tell me, what's your favorite part of living here in Lincoln?
My favorite part of Lincoln is probably that even though it's sort of a big town, it's a big small town. And there's just so many different opportunities in Lincoln for kind of everybody. I mean, whether you're into history or you want to be social and go down to the Haymarket, I just like that there's a lot of things to do with still a sense of community.
For sure. I would know that has been brought up on past interviews, and I agree with that 100%. I lived in Omaha for 10 years when I went to college, and, moving to Lincoln, I didn't realize how much different it would be, because before Omaha, I lived in like a really small town. So it is a huge difference, right?
Yeah.
And it's a good difference. It's family oriented, it's community oriented, and you can get anywhere in like 25 minutes anyway, which is awesome. So
it is.
Well, Michelle, again, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for supporting the CHAD campaign as part of the Lincoln and Lancaster County United Way. For those of you watching, that is March 14th through the 20th. So please reach out to Michelle. As you can see, her Facebook handle right there, her website, or I'm going to throw up here her phone number or email, and let her know how she can help you guys with either finding a home, buying a home, investment stuff, whatever you guys want. I'm sure she would help. Michelle, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Have a great day.
You too.